Hi, welcome to my channel. Just a few disclaimers or conversations. One, I'm sick. Hello. Yes, I'm sick. Two, this is not, I do like to do this type of makeup, but I don't always do this type of makeup. I also, we moved in October, if you didn't know. And I used to have like a filming room. I do not have a filming room anymore. This is the garage. We've been working on finishing it and kind of making it a room. But for now, you get to see all of the unfinished stuff. The ladders behind me. We have 2x4s down there because we're going to finish framing, and I've got you know, drywall back there as well. I don't know what all you can fully see, but it's not pretty. Welcome to my life. I am not rich. I am not, you know, yeah. So I can't always provide the most fancy of things. Anyways, it's been a while since I filmed. I am currently doing, well, currently, wait, I want to film more. I'm hoping that once this is finished, that I will be able to dedicate more of my time. But nonetheless, here we go. This is a collab with Leanna Dalton and Andy Does Stuff. I feel like I'm staring up at you. I don't think I'm looking at you right. Maybe that's better. I don't know. I have no clue. I don't think I'm actually looking at you. Forgive me. Forgive me. I'm trying. Okay, but anyways, this is a collab with Leanna Dalton and Andy Does Stuff. We are going to talk about some of the items that we're going to bring out for spring. All of our products that kind of remind us of spring, or products that we want to just utilize and bring out. These aren't like necessarily my favorites. These are just things that I want to pull out for this season. And most definitely is not all of my spring type feeling stuff. Anyways, I feel like I'm just talking a lot. So let's just get into the products that I pulled out. I'm going to start with foundation, I suppose. Or no, actually, you know what? Maybe I should start off with, where'd it go? I'm going to start off with the primer for your face that I want to bring out. I thought about the new No Pore Bulum primer. It is smooth and covering. It's a touch and soul. It has more of a liquid type, you know, I don't think you can see, yeah, it's right there. Formula, and it kind of just makes me feel like it would be good for spring. I don't know. That's what I thought. I also brought out this Dewy Skin Ciate London Vitamin C Glass Primer. Dewy Skin, Spring, I feel like kind of go hand in hand for me. So I brought that out to use. And then another luminous putty primer. Well, another luminous primer. It is the e.l.f. putty primer. And it looks like this. I've been using it. I love this stuff so much, you guys. Maybe one of my favorites. And it's affordable. So yeah, this reminds me of that glowy skin, and I feel like glowy is good for the spring. Okay, so for bronzer, I have pulled out this Makeup Revolution, Andy's favorite, by the way. Make sure you go check out Andy and Leanna and watch their videos. I'm sure you'll hear from there because I'm not even really filming that much. So all of my followers have just skedaddled because I've skedaddled. But anyways, this is the Makeup Revolution Ultra Cream Bronzer in Light. This is more of an orange, summery kind of spring sun bronzer. I typically do cool tone, and I typically try and stick with um, cool tone just in general, but when the sun does come out and I do want to do like some really red and orange and colorful, looks, I do try to do more of a warm tone bronzer, and I think that is great for summer. I also brought out the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. It is in tan lines. This is also more of an orangey type bronzer and great for the sun. I brought out the Huda Beauty Halo Snip All Over. This is too dark for my skin, but I like to use this on my chest in the spring and summer. I find that it just, kind of makes me look a little bronzy and goes with things. So I brought this out to get more use out of it. It's so pretty. I wish I had the lighter color, but nonetheless, it makes a good bronzer for my skin. Oh, foundation. I brought out the Camo Hydrating CC Elf Cream. I brought this out because it's long lasting and it's a dewy finish, and it has the extra SPF 30 sunscreen that I feel like we all need, a little bit of extra protection when the sun comes out. So I brought out this Artist Contour Purple Dream Highlighter. It is like this orange, purple, stunning color. I feel like I like to use this when the sun starts to come out. It shifts purple. It's stunning. And it's also kind of bronzy-ish with that orange undertone, which I feel like goes really good with like my warm tone bronzers and goes with the season. I think that that might be the only foundation or the only highlighter I decided to bring out. I feel like I use all of my highlighters all year. But this one is one that I typically want to reach for when the sun comes. So I also pulled out this strawberry shortcake glam light face powder. Now, I've been using this in general, but it does have a little bit of a pink undertone. Duh, it's pink. And I feel like it brightens and adds a little bit of a pinky look. And I feel like that is great for a springtime appearance. So I want to continue to utilize that. I have this Melt blush in Golden Hour, and it's orangey and pastelly and shimmery, and I feel like, again, goes with the theme. I brought up this Fenty Beauty Mimosa Sunrise Sangria Sunset. Um, this is like it kind of pairs for me as a highlighter and blush. It's what is the word? I should know the word, but it's kind of the mixture, you know what I mean, of a highlighter and blush. So, anyways, this was gifted from Andy Does Stuff, and these colors are what I like to use during the sunny days in spring and kind of Eastery colors and vibes. So I've brought that out. I also just got this. This is the Ofra Head in the Clouds. And I got it in an Ice Cream Beauty box. And again, it's kind of got those like highlighter colors that are very Eastery. And I feel like these are kind of the Easter spring vibe. And because I just got it, I want to like bring it out and enjoy it. So I brought out quite a few lip products. I don't know why I went so crazy with lip products, but I did. I mean, I kind of did different formulas. So I brought out this Pretty Vulgar Berry Them with a Smile, and it is a very pinky color, and even the component just reminds me of spring. I brought out this Cherry Blossom. I don't know what brand it is. It's a lip habitat. I don't know what brand. It looks like this. The component does. I got this from Leanna Dolton, and I love this so much. And I also just think that a red lip in the springtime is a thing, especially this type of red. And so I brought it out because, yeah, I really like it, and it goes with the theme. How many times do I say that? Way too many. I brought out this Purr from ColourPop. This is the blotted lip. I love these formulas. By the way, I brought out Purr and um, Iconic Moment. Why are they doing away with these? I don't know. I do hate the fact that I won't be able to read the packaging forever, for the whole time that I have it. Its whole life expectancy. Anyways, the packaging will wear off. But I love this formula so much. I think that it wears away beautifully. It's easy to apply, easy to carry with you and add more throughout the day without, being afraid of fucking up your lip. Um, Anyways, I brought these two out because, again, I thought that they were perfect. This one looks really red, but it is actually like a very pretty pink. And I've used it a lot, actually. I don't know if you can tell, because I just love it so much, and I think it will go well with everything that I pulled out. I pulled out this GC. I forgot the chair, or I don't know. Anyways, this GC, whatever that brand is, um, lippy. It is a lip gloss, and it is in salmon, whatever. Again, kind of orangey and bright and very spring feeling. And then I brought out this however you say that brand, like I don't know how to say it, Fruit Loops lip gloss, uh, and it is like a pinky color, and it has some glitter in it. And I also brought out the Bambi ColourPop, um, I don't know, the Luxe Gloss and Flower, and it's just a very pretty, like purpley pink, glittery, you know, lippy lip gloss. So I've also brought out some palettes, and I, went a little bit crazy, but not too crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Brought out 6 palettes. Now I really could have brought out more, but these are the ones that kind of remind me of springtime. And you guys, I feel like this is all just, it's very personal. I feel like whatever you think of spring can be different. Anyways, I brought out the Melt Electro Trip, and it's got these oranges and reds and these blues and browns and greens. It reminds me of spring, these oranges. I don't know why I think of orange when I think of spring, but I do. I know this could also maybe be more of a summer palette for some people, but I really just thought of spring and wanted to pull this one out. I pulled out the Hella Onsai palette, and yeah, here's the cover. This came from a mystery box that was gifted to me from Beauty Beatdown, but pinks and greens, like things are blooming, and the pink flowers, and mixing the two just kind of gives me that springtime feeling, in my opinion. So I wanted to bring it out. I haven't gotten a whole lot of use on it anyways, so I thought it was a great palette. I brought out the Rose Quartz Huda Beauty palette. Now, I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. What are your thoughts? Um, this came from Andy Does Stuff, and I love this palette. I feel like you can tell that I love it, that it looks used, maybe. But I feel like it's a good, like, Eastery pastel, also professionally cool tone, leaning springtime palette. It could also be like winter because of the cool tones. But I also just feel like some of these mauve pinky tones kind of does, like this side in particular, kind of gives me a little bit of that springtime vibe, and I wanted to bring it out. Delicious Delights from Cosmic Beauty, Cosmic Brushes. Say no more, right? I mean, this is probably the most spring feeling palette that I've put out so far. It's got those greens and those pinks and those blues and the oranges and those pastels. So, and it's more light toned to mid toned, not so dark toned. I feel like this is what reminds me of spring. Blend Bunny, Sickly Sweet. I know this was an October release for them, but come on, look at all those pastels. I love how this palette goes deep as well as dark and mid-tone, but it also does not lack in the pastel department, which is also very Eastery to me. So I want to get more use out of this. Pastels are not a color I typically use. I don't use a lot of pastels. I will use pastels for my inner corner or to blend things out, but I don't typically use pastels alone. I kind of have to have the deepening up, to go with it. But anyways, I think this is fitting. And then, hear me out. Gourmand Girls I can't say it. I don't want to say it because I'm gonna butcher it, okay? Like, I can barely speak English. I'm so sorry. I'm a terrible, horrible human being. This is a Gourmand Girls palette. Yes, it was an October release. Yes, it's based off of Day of the Dead. But it does have a lot of pastels. And this palette, it has a lot of unique colors in it. I don't know how to describe it, but it is very unique in my opinion. And it has some of those pastels with those deepening up shades that I really appreciate for spring. Okay, and my last palette, my last thing to talk about is the Nueva Vida Gourmand Girls palette. This was with Steph's makeup stash, and it is so bright, so colorful, so dark, so unique, and I just felt like it goes with what we're going for this video and for what I want to maybe pull out and use more of during spring. My goal is to use these products at least 3 times each. That's my goal. I don't know if I'll reach it, but that is what I'm hoping for, is to use these products 3 times each. I need to find an area to keep them all at so I don't lose them, right? Since spring is almost here, I'm hoping I can do that. So yeah, make sure you go check out Leanna and Andy's springtime products. And yeah, thank you for letting me join your collab. And I'm just gonna go now. Bye.